Welcome to Tacos, Tequila, Therapy, and the Tea, of course, with your girl P. I'ma tell y'all, this is a podcast about everything from beauty to life to love to motivation. If you are looking for a little uplifting spirit or you need to know something about that beauty industry, you confused about what to do with your hair, you have come to the right place. Let's get to it. Join me on the Tea with P.
Welcome back, y'all. We are back again with the most randomest podcast ever. Now, y'all know, as I've been talking to y'all on this healed and healing journey, it looks very different each week I'm talking to y'all, right? Like what that looks like. Some weeks it's spicy. Sometimes I'm coming through with a little message. But something that I have been learning about over my years of just dating and when I'm in my single girl era and I'm trying to meet people, and I do meet people, and I meet some of the most amazing people. I do. When I say amazing, right, it's like I learn something from every connection that I encounter. I learn something every time, y'all. I swear I do. And so I believe that they're amazing, even if the situation is kind of foggy. I'm like, oh, I learned something. And I appreciate them for the person that they are. And I'm going on about my business. But this lesson right now in this day is that as a child, I was probably too damn old for my age with the way that I would think, right? And when I sit back and think about things that I've thought about as a child and how it resonates in my adulthood, I gotta crack up laughing. I'd be like, oh, who the hell was I back then? Like 10, 9, 8, 11, like things that I think about that I have said or done as a child. And in my dating life now, I am thinking about what I did as a child and how it resonates in my present space. And so this message had to come with a little wine, right? Because this wine is a Volette. Wine is red, it's bubbly, it's not too sweet. I really enjoy it. It's one I can enjoy at any time. One of my old lady friends put me onto this, and I absolutely have loved it every time I drink it. I share it with others. But I had to take a little sip with this message because I realized that as a child, I never understood how to play house. I did not play house well. I know some of y'all might be like, I can't believe that. No, I'm good and damn well. I don't even seem like the person that know how to play house. I didn't. People were like, I want to be the mama, you be the daddy, we gonna be the kid, you gonna be the kid. I did not want to be anybody. I want to be the banker. I want to come to my store and buy things. That's what I would play. Like I would make a cash register out of anything. I'm telling you, I would be the one like, I'm gonna have a store and you could be the mama and daddy and y'all gotta come buy stuff for y'all kid at my store. I don't care who it was. Let that Monopoly money come out. I'm going to make a cash register out of anything. And one of the things that I thought about is that I didn't even know how to play house then. I don't know how to play house now. I'm going to tell y'all something that I will not do in my adulthood is have permanent conversations with temporary people. I'm not going to sit here and be talking about being husbands, being wives, what we going to do, when I know that your ass ain't even going to be around. I'm not even going to act like I am going to be in a wife position, and I know that I don't want to be there, and that is not the plan. I ain't out here winning no damn Oscars. I'm not acting. I'm not in an acting role. And so it fascinates me when people be like, oh, well, she started out one way, and now he or she is different. Motherfucker, because you wanted a damn actress. You wanted somebody to play the role. And in my dating life, I have seen and encountered people who believed that the people that they date or encountered should already act as if they are a wife. If y'all can't hear the damn crickets, I can. Because what makes you think that I'm going to sit here and play a wife role to somebody I don't even know is going to be around? I'm going to show up. My damn name ain't no Viola Davis, ain't no Taraji P. Henson. I am not an actress. I ain't winning no damn Oscars. I'm not playing with you. I am not going to show up in your life as an acting wife until you decide my value if that's what I should be. Because if you don't see all this greatness right now, sir or ma'am, I ain't going to be husband or wife to you. That's the part that baffles me. Like, some of these people really think that they are the catch. And I mean, please understand that everybody should feel like they are the catch. And I said that in my most sarcastic tone. But when you are like, I'm the shit and you should act like you the wife to be with me, it's crazy. And I'm going to tell you, each and every time they have looked at me crazy, but I'm like, I do not act. I'm not playing with you. Because if you don't see this greatness now, you ain't never going to see it. And you ain't my person. Now, over the years, like, that looks very different. But I just don't have permanent conversations with temporary people. And you know when you meet somebody that they may not be around for a long time, but they're around for this time. And I can talk about my future, but it ain't no we. I don't turn French. I will say I until it is a we. I don't get that. And maybe some people do it and it works for them. But I believe that 100% people like, oh, you got to put in 100 to get 100. And if you want to be here, like what? My 100% looks very different in different situations. Because I'm going to tell you, if you know what, y'all already know I got 4 sides to me. I got passionate, positive, penitentiary, and petty, right? And if I'm penitentiary, I'm going 100% in that. Trust to believe me. I mean it to petty, 100% in that too. But if you want the passionate and positive, I'm 100% in there as well. But that looks different depending on how I show up. And they are all me. They're not different. I'm not playing with you. I'm going to stand 10 toes down in each of those people and how they show up. So in certain connections, I am still 100. I am still me. But who you get and how you get when you encounter me is still 100% me. Is 100% of me at that moment. And trust and believe when I've gone further and I'm all in, you still getting 100% because I don't change me. I don't show up as somebody else. My current self leads me to my future self. But even my current self is 100% because that is who I am in this moment. And until somebody makes you a wife, how can you show up as a wife? You show up as an all-in girlfriend, but you ain't a wife until you're a wife. You're not a husband until you're a husband. And it makes me think about the time that TD Jakes saying, we may talk about, he got a little stuff, a little tricky in his life, but the words that he may speak sometimes resonates. And I don't listen to him often. And I came across one of his sermons one time, and he was talking about you cannot expect a gallon out of a pint. And when it talked about how people show up and the 100% that they can give. While you may be a person who, when you give, it's like a gallon and you're giving it, but the other person, friend, partner, whoever you're dating, is a pint and they're giving you their 100%. At that time, that's all that they have to give, but it's still 100. And so we deem value based on our level of input. Sometimes in some people's 100% looks different. And I believe that is very true. And I believe at some point, some people are a pint and that's all that they can give at that moment. But it doesn't mean that they could not be a gallon later on their healed and healing journey and their growth. That 100% is going to look real different, right? And I believe that they might be a pint to some, because you know how some people will get with somebody and they have been with them for a long time. No future happens. They played house, right? For a while, they break up and you see it all the time. And then they go and get married like 6 months later. They gave you the 100% they could at that time, but somebody else got a different 100, and that's a new level to them. And they're showing up in a way that they did not show up for you because it wasn't their time. They gave you what they could at the moment. And if you want more or need more, you have that discussion of I need more. And if they are not able to do that, then you move forward. But I'm not the person to be in the acting role. That's like on your job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those people that be acting manager be mad as hell because you ain't even getting paid for it. You just acting. The boss then got fired, and they're like, hey, you the best one to fit. Could you act in this role until we're ready to fill it? And most of the time, it don't even come with the pay or the benefits of that new level. And y'all know, every manager in that position is not happy about it. They're doing double duty. They're doing more work, not appreciated, nor are they paid for it. You're now dealing with things and people that you should not even be dealing with. Because that's not the level of even what your 100% was given. But because you gave 100% in the role, they feel like, oh, you should possibly fill in this space. And more oftentimes than not, they don't even really give it to the person that's acting. They go to an outside person. But y'all don't always hear me. That same thing happens in relationships. That you will show up every day to work and be your best at that position. And when someone is fired in a higher position, they want you to act in that role until they decide to fill that position. And that position may not be given to you. A lot of people say I probably shouldn't conduct relationships like we conduct business, but I do believe it's like business. It's like our workplace environments. It's where we spend a lot of time, where we want to receive benefit from, where we want that nourishment. But I want you guys to know this. Do not have permanent conversations with temporary people. You are not acting. Don't play house. But note this. At any point in your 100% of giving, you are worthy. Your time is coming. Think about where you want to be in life. And until next time, thank you so much for spending time with me. Until next time.
Thanks for spending your time with me. I know that you got options that you couldn't have been anywhere else, but you chose to listen to your girl today. Don't forget to follow on all of your listening platforms. Share the episode. Tell a friend. Come on back. You can follow me on Instagram under Patrice Starr, or the salon, which is the Design Studio _MD. I do have a website, and that is the Design Studio MD, and that MD is like Maryland or doctor.com. And we are on all of your listening platforms. We'll see you on the next Tuesday for some tacos, tequila, therapy, and the tea. Till next time.